Bank of America Stadium in gorgeous North Carolina will be our site for this one, between San Diego and Carolina. Let's take you now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth, who are getting set for the kickoff.
We couldn't have asked for a better day for football as we get ready for today's game. Welcome, everyone. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth here with a call. He'll take it from the 2. Chris, this looks to be a good one.
Both of these teams really need to have a good mixture of run and pass to be successful. If either one of them gets too one-dimensional, it really plays into the hands of the opponent.
Delhomme lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. They hand it off. He gets out to about the 28-yard line. Williams gains around 3 yards on the run. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Delhomme is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. Back to pass. Throws left. He makes the catch wide open. Brought down at the 44-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Drops back to pass. He throws left. There for the catch. Tackled right around the 50-yard line. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
They'll give it off here. And they get him at the 43-yard line. He got free and was able to pick up decent yardage on the play.
In the NFL, if you can run the ball for 7 yards and a first down, it just puts so much pressure on the defense because now they have to play the run and they have to play the pass.
He'll get the call again. He didn't get back to the line. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
He needs to get the pass off. Intercepted. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
You might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
Give to the tailback. He's tackled at the 40. So that play goes for about 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. We'll take a quick look at San Diego's key players on offense. Rivers lines up under center, 2 backs in the eye. They'll go with the run once again. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. The halfback picks up a yard from their own 41-yard line. They come out with a big set. Tomlinson gets the ball. Cuts back and he's dropped. And that will definitely be enough for the first down.
The defense just couldn't find him on that play. I don't know if they were surprised or what, but that back became a little ghostly. He disappeared.
Gives to the back. And he's finally dropped at the 25. That was an excellent run.
Did you see how fast he shot through that line of scrimmage? Not just the ability once you get in the open field to break out and run, but when you see that kind of speed and acceleration through the hole, that's pretty impressive.
First down now and 10 to go. Sproles alone in the backfield. Looking to throw. Rolls right. He brings it in. Touchdown. That pass just went for 6 points. What a play.
And that's really all about timing right there. When you have a big touchdown pass like that, you know it's perfectly executed and thrown right on time, and that was well done.
The snap, set down, the kick is up. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Not a bad kick. Fielded at the 4. And he's drilled. What a hit. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. The Panthers come out in the single back formation, 3 receivers wide. Williams gets it on the inside. He's brought down at the 26-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go from their own 26-yard line. Single back formation. Back to throw. On the run, he throws it. Tackled at the 33. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Now, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Give to the tailback. He's tackled at the 37. And it looks like he just barely got the first.
Yeah, it's almost like he knew exactly where that first down marker was and just got enough for the first down.
He gets another carry. What a hit at the 36. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Surveys the field. And it's knocked down. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Baker will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. Sproles fields it at the 24. And they get him right around the 40-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
Hands it off. Brought down at the 43-yard line. And that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
The defender gets him to the ground. He picks up around 4 yards on the toss. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Offset I formation in the backfield. They might have mistimed the snap on that one.
Full start offense.
And that will back this one up.
You know, not only does it make it harder to pick up the first down, but it just deflates an offensive huddle when you give away yards like this.
Tomlinson takes the give. Finally brought down at the 12. He busted it for a huge gain on that run.
And when you get a guy with that kind of speed, sometimes you don't have to make the perfect block. If you can just get an edge on the defensive guy to where he has to try and reach out with an arm, and you get a guy shooting through the hole that fast, it's just so hard to get him on the ground.
1st and 10. For the first time today, we'll get to see how this defense responds when they're backed up into the red zone. Setting up play action. And the back has some running room. He's pushed out right around the 6-yard line. They gain 5 on the play, so that'll make it 2nd down. Tomlinson alone in the backfield. He's looking to throw. He'll try the end zone. Knocked down. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
Carolina brings in the nickel here. Drops back to pass. He throws right. Pass is complete. Davis picks up about 7 on the play. The completion is also good for a 1st down.
Very nice start to the drive. 3 first downs and a pretty ball thrown that time by the quarterback.
End zone. It's broken up. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Setting up play action. He brings it in. Touchdown. Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
Well, that's just a big-time pitch and catch right there. The quarterback made a beautiful throw, but it was the route by the wide receiver that set it up. He was as open as I've seen all afternoon.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. It's good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. He'll return it from the 1. Drilled at the 24-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. 1st down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 24. Williams lines up as the deep back, I formation. First down, looking to throw. Dumps it out right. He's dropped at the 35. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Delhomme calls for motion left. Play fake. Passes to his right. Fails to connect with his man. Smith was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. They line up in an I. Delhomme looking to throw. Throws a bullet. How can you drop that? Hackett was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. They line up at the 35. San Diego lines up with their prevent defense. He's looking to throw. He's under a heavy rush. Tackled right around the 40-yard line. And that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. He fields it at the 17. Brought down at the 27-yard line. Their previous 2 trips downfield were a success, and they take the field hoping for a third. The Chargers set up in the gun.
Luke 45! Luke 45! Hunt! There we go. Don't give him a yard.
Drops back to pass. Looks down the field. Tipped it away. Tomlinson was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on their own 27. Rivers lines up under center. Only one man back here. And the ref blows this one dead.
Full start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Rivers sends a man in motion. Looking to throw. Not much time to throw. And it's tipped away. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
The Chargers line up with 3 wide.
Tiger! Down!
Rivers back to throw. Passes to his left. Steps out at about the 29-yard line. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
Gets the punt away. Robinson takes it at the 32. And they get him right around the 40-yard line. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
Feeds it to the back. Tackled at the 42. He barely got it past the line of scrimmage that time. That brings up 2nd down. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation.
180! 180! Cloud left, over right! Regular!
Here's the give. Brought down around the 48-yard line. The running back picks up 6 on that play. Offense facing a 3rd and 4. The Panthers line up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out.
Regular. Hands up front. 188! 188! Go!
Sets up the play action. Comes down with it. And they get him right around the 48-yard line. And it appears that they'll go 3 and out.
Nice defensive stand that time with all the rules changes out there that favor the offense. 3 and outs feel awfully good to the defensive side.
Punts it. It'll go out at the 29. They were forced to punt on their last drive. The Chargers come out in the ace formation.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Drops back on 1st down. Short throw to the right. It's incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Here's the give. He's tackled at the 40. And with that carry, he's already at 100 yards rushing for the day.
This is one of those guys you just love watching him run the football. His footwork, his balance, but especially his determination. He just does not want to be tackled.
Let's go. Keep playing.
Tackled at the 40. It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less. That'll bring up second down. The backfield is in the offset I formation. There's a play fake. Off his back foot with the catch. And he's out at the 42. The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
But you'd never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
Tomlinson on the give. He's tackled at the 30. Just a phenomenal run.
Woo! Not often you see that kind of speed in the NFL. Get out there, get it up the field, and when he gets in the open field, look out.
Go. Hey, don't lose your bite. Here we go. Come on, man. Let's go.
This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
Full start, offense.
He moved a little early on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either one finger or two fingers and look down when they get confused.
Let's go. Come on, guys. Keep your eyes open. Touch. 28. James, 22 press. Friday. Let's go. We didn't make a play.
Rivers drops back on first down. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 16-yard line. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Other side. Bend it loud.
Passes it out. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with first and goal. San Diego looks to take a commanding 3-score lead here. And now we'll see who can get the bigger push.
New call. Tiger. I got him.
Give to the tailback. Brought down behind the line. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Hands it off. Tackled right around the 2-yard line. 2-yard pickup, and so it'll be third down. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. Fakes the run. Hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
The kick is up, and it's good. He put that one right through the upright. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Stewart from the 2. He can't bring him down. Hit and dropped at the 31. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Delhomme is lined up under center. They'll line up in the I formation.
180. Let's roll.
Drops back on first down. Makes the catch. What a brutal hit. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, That's a good throw.
The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay inbound.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
The offense has their big set on the field as they try to convert here on third down.
180. 180. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go stop.
He throws right, and it's caught. Knocked out at the 41-yard line. That short little dump-off is enough to move the chain.
And that's probably the biggest difference I've seen in the NFL. It used to be some of those third and short situations were more of rundowns. Now in the NFL, almost exclusively passing downs.
He's brought down at the 44-yard line. Williams gains around 2 yards there on the delay.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Brought down at the 49-yard line. The halfback gets the ball and picks up 5. Third down and 2. Ball on their own 49. Again with the run. It appears to be short. What can they do to slow his pursuit down?
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
Gets it away cleanly. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. Rivers is lined up under center. Single set backfield this time. They'll give it off here. He fights forward to about the 23. Tomlinson gets 3 yards on the carry. They line up at the 23. The Chargers line up with an offset eye backfield. Drops back to pass. Throws on the run. It's picked off to the 20. And they get him around the 11-yard line. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Screen here, Quan, screen.
Williams gets the handoff to the right, and he will lose yardage on the play. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Looking to throw. Defense closing in. Fires it out. Interception. Huge hit. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the game.
It's amazing how much quicker defensive backs look to me on the field today than, say, 20, 25 years ago when I played. I think it was 25 years ago. It feels like about 105 years ago. But they have some great athletes out there right now.
First and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line. The Chargers go with the I formation.
Blue 45. Blue 45. We're talking about
There's a play fake. He tries to scramble. And he's out at the 46. And they connect on the deep ball.
Yeah, I understand that you have to mix it up defensively, but if you're going to take that kind of chance and bring that kind of pressure, you are clearly vulnerable to a big play just like that.
From their own 46-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. On play action, passes on the move. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
Drops back to pass. Pass completed. He's brought down at the 45. He just couldn't make anything happen after bringing that one in.
And that play's really all about the closing speed on defense. They'll let you have the completion, but then they close quickly and make the play.
Feeds it to the back. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. That defense just came up big on the play.
Well, I'll be honest here. I really thought they would pass in that situation. You call a run, hoping you catch the defense somehow off guard, but that time they were not off guard.
He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 24-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. He drops back to pass. He wasn't set when he threw. He's dropped at the 26-yard line. Williams picks up 2 yards with that grab. 2nd and 8. The Panthers come out showing 3 wide.
Tango off the top. Tango off the top.
Toss. He's dropped for a loss. That started off poorly and only got worse.
And you could see the running back there just saying, where are my guys? Where's my blocking? What's going on out here? Just need a little help from your friends.
180. No, you're good. 180. Clock.
He drops back. Defense is getting pressure. Brought down around the 29-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. Sproles is back awaiting the punt. Baker kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. It's on the ground. It looked like he just simply dropped that one.
As a returner now, the #1 rule, if you can't catch it cleanly, just get the heck out of the way. You cannot have a play like that happen to your football team.
Hands it to the back. He lost yardage on the play. The defense got the job done on that play.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
They'll give it off here. And he's depleted at the 24-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down. Offense with 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 24.
Hey, we gotta watch the ball, y'all. Regular. Look. 188. 188. I'm trying to get you over there, baby. I near. Swim.
Back to pass. And they're coming after him. Defender gets his hand on it, and he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Kick is up, and he got all of this one. And he makes it. That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love.
Decent kick. It's fielded at the 2. He's tackled at the 25. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Let's go right. 388. Reload. 388. Get that ball back.
Rivers hands it off. He's going to be tackled for a loss. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's a little draw play. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. Gain of 9, and that makes it 3rd down. So it's 3rd down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Tomlinson gets the call. He's hammered in the backfield. They didn't have the ball long there.
And 3 and outs are embarrassing for an offense. When you go out there and run 3 plays and have to go jogging back to your sideline, those defensive guys, they aren't too happy.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Robinson takes it at the 23. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. 4 wide receiver package out there. Drops back on 1st down. Throws it short. Falls incomplete. Smith was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Carolina goes with the ace set here. Here's the halfback. Gains his way to the 39-yard line. They get about 10 yards there on that play, and so it'll be 3rd down. They line up in a double tight set. Throws out to the left. It's intercepted. At the 30 to the 20. And they will finally get their hands on him after he makes the huge catch and run at the 3-yard line. San Diego trying to go up by 3 scores. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. On the ground with a tailback. He didn't get back to the line. The cornerback did a nice job recognizing the play and getting in there for the stop.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. The fullback rumbles ahead for around a yard. Rivers is under center. I formation behind him. And they didn't get it. And that will bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
The snap, set down, the kick is up. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. He'll return it from the 6. Breaks a tackle. Hit and dropped at the 35. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. They'll come out in the eye.
Regular. Let's go, let's go. 66. Regular.
Delhomme drops back on 1st down. Is there for the catch.
Tom, I really don't think there's a better competitor in the NFL than Steve Smith. This guy has always played with a little chip on his shoulder. He seems to be angry at the world a lot of times, and he takes it out on the football field. He is so quick, he is so tough, and he is so fast. I love watching Steve Smith play.
Watch the back. Whoever got the back. Loco white. Red ball, red ball, red ball. Screen. Roger.
Drops back. He needs to make a decision. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
Regular. 180. 180. Omaha. Don't nothing change. There you go, G.
He drops back to pass. Throws while on the run. He's brought down at about the 45-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Gets it away cleanly. And they'll down it at the 1. What a great punt to pin them deep.
When you go for a punt to pin a team deep in their own territory, the last thing you want to have happen is to have it end up in the end zone for a touchback, because it just is a letdown for the punt team. Now you've got them backed up inside the 10-yard line. Nice play.
Dumps it out right. Just can't find the range on that one. He didn't take his time, and he threw that one right into coverage.
You know, you bring up a good point, Tom, and it really is sometimes about taking your time. Look there. If it's not there, go to number 2. If not there, go to number 3. If not there, throw the thing away. He was too quick to read that one.
Hold on. Keep playing, fellas.
Short throw to the right. He's tackled around the 1-yard line. That play-action pass didn't fool anybody. Offense sets up deep inside their own territory. Ball on their own 1.
Solid, close left. Come on, 245. Back up. Stay inside right here. Hey, get that ball up.
Give to the tailback. He's dropped at the 2. The halfback picks up a yard. Carolina looks like they're sending everything but the kitchen sink at this punt. Punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 28. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. On play action. Deep pass. End zone. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Out of the shotgun.
Regular. 180.
Williams on the handoff. They tackle him for a loss. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. Broken up. They were unable to convert on 3rd and long, and you've got to think they'll go for 3 right now and kick the field goal.
Yeah, really nothing wrong with that pass. If it's not there, be safe with it. You know you got 3 points coming.
The set down. The kick is up. It's got the distance. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Here's the kick. Sproles fields it at the 2. He's tackled at the 25. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers.
Come on, let's go. Tiger, tiger, tiger. Run, baby.
First down, looking to throw. Rifles it to the left. Almost hit. Jackson was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line.
No, you're good, you're good. No, tight, Lucy. Regular. Let's go get it.
Rivers drops back. Makes the reception. Tackled at the 48-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Offset I formation in the backfield. It's the tailback. And he will lose yardage on the play. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
He'll get it again. He's dropped for a loss. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman. So, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
Drops back to pass. He throws it. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. That completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. San Diego lines up with 5 defensive backs. Drops back. Surveys the field. DeLome will be sacked. I have to say they're going to have to protect the quarterback a little better than this, or it's going to be a long game for him.
You got to be kidding me. You can't keep letting your big money quarterback get hit like that. He's going to be out of the game. That's one of those situations the quarterback gets back in the huddle and he starts looking around at the guys like, you want to earn your paycheck today?
Jam free. Let's go, guys. Come on. Watch the hard count. It's on 3. Hey, come on. Hey, 4 calls. Watch the drop. Hey, watch the screen.
Williams gets it on the inside. He's tackled at the 17. A pickup of 4. That'll bring up third down. Third down and 13 to go. Stewart lines up as the deep back, I formation. They give it to the tailback. He fights forward to about the 19. So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of the first down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
And they get him at the 48-yard line. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
He looks to throw on first down. Knocks it away. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Luke 45. Luke 45. Left smash free. Here we go.
Back to throw. Throws out to the right. Interception. Brought down at the 46-yard line. And the defense just came away with their second of the half.
This defense is good, no question about it, and I like the way they're changing their looks out there, sort of like a good pitcher. They're not letting him settle in on one particular defense and really taking advantage of them.
Scans the field. Rifles it to the middle. He's dropped around the 35-yard line.
I don't know of any receiver in the game that entertains me more than Steve Smith. Yeah, he has the great speed and he has great playmaking ability, but how many times have we seen guys get hold of this little tiny guy and think they've got him on the ground, and Steve Smith just punches him in the mouth and fights him off and takes off down the field? I think he is an incredible talent.
And they'll try to speed things up a bit. The offense gets set as they attempt to put an end to these red zone blues. First down, looking to throw. Gets the pass out. Carolina takes a timeout, and that was their last timeout. He's got it. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. The kick is away. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Brought down at the 26-yard line. We've played one half of football, and our score is the Chargers 20, the Panthers 9. He kicks it off. Sproles fields it at the 7. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. San Diego is going with the offset eye backfield. Give to the tailback. Dropped behind the line. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
They motion to the left. Rifles it to the right. He's tackled around the 40-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
He'll get it again. He's brought down at midfield. 10-yard gain that time. That'll bring up second down. They line up in an I. Again with the run. Goes out of bounds about the 43-yard line. That was a good effort by the back to pick up the first.
And as a play caller, when you see a successful running play like that, it makes you a little more confident to call it the next time.
Sets up the play action. He's there for the catch. He gets knocked out of bounds around the 35-yard line. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
They'll give it off here. Hit and drop behind the line. Solid hit with the safety. He'll drop him for a loss.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
He scrambles around. guns it out. Just clanks right off his hand. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
The set down. The kick is up. It's got the distance. That's got to be a tough one to miss for this kicker.
No question about it. And clearly the forte of this kicker is his accuracy. That one was clearly between the uprights, just not quite enough power to get there.
Regular. 180. 180. Screen.
Play action. Guns it left. Brought down around the 47-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Gets the throw off. Tackled at the 32-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
He fakes it. Gets rid of the ball. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
And they get him around the 8-yard line. A 10-yard gain.
I really thought the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz that time, but you could see the running back using his speed and quickness to get away. Good job by the back.
180.
Delhomme back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. He's tackled at the 3. 4-yard gain, and that'll be a first down.
Uh-oh, look out. This quarterback's getting hot. He hasn't missed yet on this drive.
Play fake with the pass. He gets in for 6. And that one worked just like they drew it up.
You have to be careful with this offense not to pay too much attention to those great receivers on the outside. Sometimes those tight ends can really be a problem. Boy, did that pay off big.
So they're ready for the extra point. The snap, set down, the kick is up, and we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it, fielded at the 4. Dropped at the 26-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The defense come out with 5 defensive backs this time. Nice play fake. Rivers gets sacked. That's one way to disrupt the passing game.
Yeah, it's hard for him to complete a pass when he's lying flat on his back. Right now, you have to change strategies offensively. You've got to get the ball out of there a little bit quicker. You can't allow teams to intimidate your offense with a blitz.
He's looking to throw. Rifles this one out to the left. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
From their own 39-yard line. The Chargers come out in the ace formation.
No, you're good, you're good. Look, 45. Let's go now, let's go. Come on, little hustle, little hustle. Let's get it.
Tosses it out. Tackled at the 42. Halfback gets the toss and picks up 2. They line up at the 42. San Diego lines up in a double tight set. Play fake. Here's the pass. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. Nice play fake. He throws right. Completed. What a hit! Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. Robinson will be the return man. Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Into the end zone for a touchback. They were able to put together a nice drive on their last possession. They'll be looking to make it 2 in a row on this drive.
Regular. Come on. 180. 180. Play. We stop the run first. Yeah.
Give to the tailback. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Come on. Regular. Hey, what down.
Williams takes it up the middle. He's dropped at the 24-yard line. Williams gains about 2 yards on the run.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Regular. Check, 66. 180. Left go. Come on, dog, let's go. Wide.
He drops back. Looking for an open man. Out of bounds, incomplete. He beat the blitz, but the quarterback couldn't find his target.
But let's give credit to the defensive coordinator. He dialed up the blitz right there, took a chance in the secondary, and it paid off.
Gets it away cleanly. Sproles fields it at the 37. And they get him around the 48-yard line. Pretty nice job picking up yardage on that punt return.
He's definitely got some breakaway potential when he's back there returning kicks. You give him just a little bit of room, he could break it for a big one.
Let's go, right. Come on.
There's a play fake. He's under a heavy rush. And he caught it. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. And simply a great throw there.
Yeah, that really was a nice touch that time. Perfect sort of combination of velocity and touch. A very catchable ball thrown by this quarterback so that you don't have to overly focus on what you're doing and you can get your eyes back down the field, try and get a good run after the catch.
Let's go, keep playing.
Setting up play action. Strong throw. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
And they'll try and get the first through the air. Catch is made. Brought down around the 30-yard line. They keep the chains moving by running the halfback screen.
Yeah, and in this league, it's really up to those defensive linemen to recognize screen. They were late getting there. Nice pickup by the halfback.
Regular. 48. Put a stop. Hey, back. Team. Come on, lock him down.
Tomlinson takes the give. He's brought down at about the 29-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. They line up at the 30. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Stay inside right here. Luke, 45. Luke, tiger. Swim. Screen.
Looking to throw. Huge pressure by the defense. And he's hammered at the 23-yard line. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees a receiver break free in coverage.
Tomlinson will run it again. They'll score. Touchdown.
You know, everybody thinks of LaDainian Tomlinson as being this finesse sort of runner, but you don't set the standard for touchdowns scored in a season by being a finesse kind of a runner. When he gets close to the goal line, he's going to stick it in. He is a very determined runner.
And the point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Stewart has it at the 5. Runs over tacklers. Dropped at the 23. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. They'll set up shop at the 23-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Delhomme looking to throw. Gets the pass off. Tackled around the 32-yard line. Nothing wrong with that pass. It goes for a good gain.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
180. Reload. Stay in your lane.
Under heavy pressure. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Williams takes it up the middle, and he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. And that was a good effort to get the first.
That was a tough couple of yards right there, but oftentimes those little 2-yard gains that move the sticks can make such a big difference in the game.
Drops back on first down. Gets it off. And they get him at the 41-yard line. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Carolina sends a man in motion to the left. There's a play fake. Passes it. He makes another reception on the drive. Brought down at the 45. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Williams has the deep back as they line up in the I.
180. Let's go. Rush.
Delhomme hands off. He's brought down at about the 39-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. It's second down, 6 to go. Ball on the 40. Nickel back in this time.
Regular. Come on now. 188.
Drops back. Not much time to throw. The quarterback is dropped, and they're able to get to him on that one.
Great job there getting to the quarterback. The defense went with the bull rush and just manhandled this offensive line. They've got to be more stout. They've got to be able to hold up in protection.
180.
Looks to pass. He's under pressure. Oh, and they got him. They're going to need to tighten up their blocking, or this could turn out to be a very long game for the quarterback.
No kidding. I'd hate to be that quarterback right now. Clearly, this offense is having trouble recognizing the blitz, and even if they do recognize it, they can't block it.
He punts it. He'll take it from the 18. And they get him at the 24-yard line. Decent return there. He'll give his offense pretty good field position.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
And it's knocked loose. Chambers was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. They line up at the 24. The Chargers come out with the offset eye.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Friday! Over, D! Raider!
On play action. Brings it in. Brought down at about the 31. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Little handoff. And it looks short from up here. They'll need to mix it up a little better to avoid these 3 and out.
I don't know. I thought they looked pretty mixed up on that series. I didn't see anything go right.
He punts it. Robinson takes it at the 28. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. They'll go to work at the 31. 1st and 10. Delhomme comes to the line under center. Only one man back here.
44 press. There you go, G.
They give it to the tailback. He's brought down at about the 31. He barely got it past the line of scrimmage that time.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Delhomme calls for motion left.
Come on, baby. Let's get off.
He drops back to pass. It's tipped away. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Jam free. Regular.
They motion to the right.
188. What the fake? Loco White.
Drops back. Looking for a receiver. Throws it. Defender gets his hand on it. 4th down now after that incomplete pass. The offense wasn't able to get on track during that last series.
Yeah, they just kind of looked out of sync from the very beginning there, and I thought 1st down really set the tone for that entire series.
Punts it. Sproles takes it at the 28. He makes a move, and he's brought down. He almost was able to take that one back for a score.
Man, that guy is fast. I'd hate to be one of those coverage guys trying to chase him down. A couple more steps, and he would have definitely been gone for 6.
Inside give. Man, this guy is quick. And they get him at the 34. Tomlinson gains 8 yards on that play. From the 34-yard line. 2 tight ends here.
Tennessee. Blue 45. Watch the swing. Blue 45. Watch the back. Whoever got the back. Wait, what? Stay down. Let's go, D.
Here's a handoff left side. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Our score is the Chargers 27, the Panthers 16. Rivers hands it left. They will be short. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there. The pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. Out of the end zone for a touchback. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll set up shop at the 20, 1st and 10. The defense lines up in the nickel. Andy makes it out to about the 21-yard line. That looks like a 1-yard gain.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Drops back to pass. Throws it out. He's tackled at about the 33-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Go make this run, baby. Play your assignments, man.
Looking to throw. Strong throw to his left. Cromartie picks it off. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
Feeds it to the back. Hit hard at the 37. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Hey, let's go.
Here's the halfback. He's dropped at the 29-yard line. Tomlinson gets 8 yards on the play. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Hey, come on.
Third and short, and they'll throw for it. Dropped an easy one, and it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Kick is up. It's got the distance, and it's good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. He'll return it from the 6. He's hammered at the 33-yard line. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. Carolina sets up in the eye. They give it to the tailback. He fights forward to about the 33. They got little there.
Little linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play, and let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
Delhomme drops back, gets the pass away, and they get him at the 42. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
Brought down at about the 47-yard line. He makes the catch, and Chris, that'll move the chain.
And they're doing it with short ball control type passes. This is the type of offense that really frustrates a defense.
He fakes it, passes. It's broken up, and they can't complete the first down pass attempt. 2nd down coming up. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 48-yard line. 3 wide receivers. He's looking to throw. Looks left, throws. Wilhelm knocks it away. Williams was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
Third down.
That brings up another third down attempt. Nickelback is in on this play. Looking to throw. Looks for a man open. Sacked on the play. Boy, you talk about taking a big hit.
Boy, oh boy, he's got to be feeling that one right now. That is one nasty shot. And honestly, I think people are surprised just to see him get up.
Gets the punt away. Fielded at the 19. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
Tomlinson takes it up the middle. He's tackled right around the 34-yard line. Tomlinson gets 6 yards on the play. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first.
Roger. 48. Hey, pick 6. 48. What we got? About to toss it up.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He reverses his field. What a shot! Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. Third down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 36-yard line. Drops back with the pass. Tackled at the 40. Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
I agree. I like the way he stepped up and delivered that throw. He just simply is taking what the defense is giving him.
Hands it off. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. Gain of 2.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
The Chargers come out with the offset eye. They'll keep it on the ground again. He's dropped around the 48-yard line. A pickup of 5, and that makes it third down. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. The Chargers come out in a 2 tight end set. And they'll try and get the first through the air. No connection there. Gates was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. It's fourth down. They'll line up to punt this one away. Robinson back to return it. Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. It's the tailback. He doesn't get back to the line. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Setting up play action. And he catches it. He's brought down around the 40-yard line. Another positive gain, and that gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And this guy just knows how to make plays. He's somebody, we've watched him throughout the course of his career, but especially here today, constantly in big situations making plays.
Give to the tailback. Brought down at the 41-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard from their own 41-yard line. Delhomme back in the shotgun.
Regular. 180. 180.
Back to throw. Rockets it out. He's dropped around the 46-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Delhomme hands it off. He fights forward to about the 43. Williams gains about 2 yards on the run. Second down and 8. Ball on the 43. The Chargers line up with a nickelback.
180. Wake up, guys. Watch the reverse.
Delhomme looking to throw. Surveys the field. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. Smith was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. Carolina lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation.
188. Come on, 188. Middle. Get it back.
He drops back to pass. Goes through his read. And it's completed. He's brought down around the 34-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing the defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Hey, let's go, baby. Check 66. 180. We got bark. Watch the stretch. Here we go.
They tackle him for a loss. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top quarterbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
Drops back. Short pass to his left. Oh, you can't blame the quarterback there. Robinson was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. The offense facing another third down here as they line up. Delhomme is back in the gun.
Regular. Check 66. 180.
Delhomme drops back to pass. He throws on the run. Tackled at about the 21. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Williams gets another handoff. And he just got hammered. A pickup of a yard for the halfback.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Regular. 180. Let's get 180. Red ball.
It's the tailback. He got decleated. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that. And then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Watch the ball. Check, 66. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Back to throw. He threw off his back foot. Olshansky knocks it away. Hackett was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Delhomme comes to the line with 3 wide.
180. 180.
Flips it out short. Lack of concentration as it bounces away. The offense will start at the 19. 1st and 10. Rivers steps to the line of scrimmage. I formation behind him. San Diego sends a man in motion to the right. Rivers looking to pass. Brings this one in. Brought down around the 30-yard line. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
Looks to pass. Throws on the run. Tipped it away. Tomlinson was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on their own 30. San Diego lines up in a double tight set. On the ground with a tailback. And they get him right around the 30-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. That brings up 3rd and 10. Ball on the 31. Offset I formation in the backfield. Sets up the play action. Broken up. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
He punts it. Robinson fields it at the 29, and he won't get very far on that return attempt.
Man, those guys were flying down the field. He didn't have a chance on that one. His blocker's got to do something for that poor guy out there, or he's going to get killed.
He's looking to throw. On the run, he throws it. And he's drilled at the 37. Williams gains about 5 yards on the play. It's 2nd and 5 here. They line up in the shotgun.
Regular. 180.
Looks down the field with the throw. It's completed. He's dropped around the 49-yard line. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
188. Watch the fake. Red ball. That's right, Lucy.
He didn't get back to the line. Fullback had nowhere to go on that one.
It's not very often you see a fullback get tackled for a loss. Usually those are pretty direct route runs, so let's give the defense some credit. They got the penetration and made the play.
180. Check, 66. Pony.
Back to throw. Looking for an open man. Intercepted. He's down the sideline. He's in for the score. What a huge turn of events on that one.
Not only was that a tremendous interception, but when he got the ball in his hand, he looked like he knew what to do with it. What a run.
So they're ready for the extra point. Up and good. With just over 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, the score is the Chargers 37, the Panthers 16. Taken from the 3-yard line. Won't be stopped. Drilled at the 28-yard line. Quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. They'll go to work at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Turbo.
Fakes the run. Looking for a receiver. Dumps it out right. He is hit hard on the play. He's put up some nice yardage, but it's got to be a little frustrating to have the kind of success that he's had and still be on the losing side of the scoreboard. 2 minutes left in the ball game. The Chargers bring in the nickel package. Delhomme drops back. Passes to his left. Tackled right around the 48-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
First down, looking to throw. Rifles it out there. There for the reception. He's tackled at the 27. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
They'll throw on first down. Throws it short. There for the catch. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 19. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
Throws while on the run. Incomplete pass. Third down coming up after that incompletion. Third down now, they'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Offset I formation in the backfield. They'll throw for the first. Rockets it. Pass is complete. That was a decent gain there on the pass.
Yeah, no hesitation whatsoever. He hit that back foot, planted, threw the ball, knew exactly what he wanted to do.
Changing the play. Scans the field. Short pass. Comes down with it. He's dropped at the 7. He was lucky to get that one off. He was under a lot of pressure in the pocket.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
King moves in motion. He's looking to throw. Passes to the end zone. It's incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
Delhomme back to pass. Passes, end zone. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Only one man back. Delhomme back to throw. Throws it short. With the catch. Tackle around the 4-yard line. They'll set up shop at the 4. It's 1st and 10. The Chargers come out with the offset I.
48!
Fullback on the inside give. He's tackled at the 8. 4 yards on that play, and that will bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 8-yard line. Out of the I formation.
Let's keep him down here. Luke 45. Left smash free. All right. Watch the sprint out.
And this one-sided affair will come to a close. Our score, the Chargers 37, the Panthers 16.